Let's take a look at a few example problems using the triangle angle sum theorem and the triangle exterior angle theorem. So remember that the triangle angle sum theorem says that the interior angles will add up to 180, and the exterior angle theorem says that any exterior angle of a triangle will have a measure that's equal to the sum of the remote interior angles. So we're going to see how we can use those. In example 1, we have to find the value of x right here and y right here. Now if I look at this diagram, I see three different triangles. I see one triangle right here. I'll call that the medium triangle in this picture. I see another triangle over here. We'll call that the small triangle in this picture. And then the big triangle is going to be, when we combine those two together, we have this triangle. Now for each of those triangles, the interior angle should add up to 180. So if I'm trying to find x, I can look at this medium triangle and I can realize that the measure of those three angles should add up to 180. So the 35 plus the 96 plus the x should all add up to 180. So I can solve this equation. I can combine the 35 and the 96. That's going to be 131 plus x equals 180. Then I can subtract 131 from both sides. And now x equals 49. So x equals 49. But then what about the y? What about the angle that has the y on it? I maybe could use this skinny triangle if I knew what this angle was. And some of you might be able to look at that and say, oh, I can figure out what that angle is. I can use this 96-degree angle to figure out what that angle is. Or I can use the triangle angle sum theorem to figure out what that angle is. Let's go that route. I notice that this angle right here is an exterior angle of my medium triangle. So that angle's measure should be equal to this angle plus this angle added together. So I'm going to say this angle right here should be 35 plus x, which means it should be 35 plus 49, which means that should be 84 degrees. And now if I take the y and I add 77 and 84 to it, I should have 180 degrees. So let's combine our like terms. Y plus 77 plus 84 is going to be 161 equals 180. Then I'm going to subtract 161 from both sides, and y will equal 19. Now in the next example, we have another picture where we have to find both x and y. This time we have just kind of two triangles. We have the triangle that's on the right and we have a triangle that's on the left. Let's start with the triangle on the right, because I see that I know two of its interior angles and the third one is just x. So that means that if I take x plus 57 plus 59, I should get 180. So let's combine these like terms. X plus 116 equals 180. And then I'll subtract 116 from both sides. So x equals 64. So I'm going to put 64 degrees on my picture for x. Now when I look at y, it's a part of this triangle that's on the left, but I don't know, I'm missing another angle in that one. I have the 42-degree angle here, I have a mystery angle here, and I have y. But if I think about vertical angles, that angle there should be the same as this one, and I already figured out that that's 64 degrees. So I could actually put 64 degrees right there, and then I can say 42 plus 64 plus the y should equal 180. Combine my like terms. 106 plus y equals 180. Subtract 106 from both sides, and y equals 74 degrees. So there's my x value and my y value on example 2. Now in example 3, we only have an x value to find, and I'll notice that it's an exterior angle on this triangle. So if I want to find that angle, all I have to do is add the remote interior angles for that exterior angle. So x is just going to be equal to the 54-degree angle plus the 57-degree angle. So x is going to be 111 degrees. And again, I use the triangle exterior angle theorem that says that that exterior angle has a measure that's equal to the sum of these two remote interior angles. Example 4, we have to find x again. We'll notice that we have an exterior angle right here at 104, x is one of the remote interior angles for that exterior angle, and the other one's 49. So I could say that this 104-degree angle should equal x plus 49. That exterior angle should equal the sum of the remote interior angles. So now if I just subtract 49 from both sides, then I'm going to have 55 for my value of x.